guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for your support, for watching, liking, subscribing. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, like and share this video. Today we are going to learn how to cut a symmetric neckline with a cape. So that's what you are going to do today. I've already folded my fabric for front and back. Back here I have a zip allowance of 2 inches added to it. So the front is folded into 2, the back also folded into 2. Okay, so I'm going to start with my neck width. I'm going to use a neck width of 3 inches. 3 inches. And then I'm going to use a neck depth of 5 inches for the front, 5 inches, and then 1 inch for the back. But before we do the back, let me finish the front. So the shoulder of the person is 14. I'm going to add ½ inch for sewing allowance. Then I'm using 16 for my 16 for the armhole. The armhole 16, so making 8. 16 divided by 2 is going to be 8. Okay, so I'm going to place the same 8 also here. Okay, so I'll do a shoulder slope of 1 inch. And I'll come here, the neck width, the neck deep, I'm going to measure the 5 also here. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to determine my front armhole. So I have 3.5 here, and I'm going to measure 0.5. So this is exactly 0.5. I'm going to do that for my front armhole. Okay, and so I'm going to turn the back. Let me hold the zip line with pins. Okay, so I'll take this and come here and place the same measurement also here. I'm going to place my measurement on it before I work on the neck area. And so I have the bust, that is, I'm going to leave this line the same. I'll come straight to the waist. The waist is 34 divided by 4 is going to be 8.5. 1 for that and 1, 2 for sewing allowance. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to open this up this way. I'm going to determine, I'm going to mark my, add 2 inches to this side. So when I turn, this one is going to go to the left side and this is going to come to the right side. So I'll add 2 inches here, 2 inches here, and I'm going to measure the 5 inches also. Okay, I'm trying to get my line straight. Okay. Okay, so here 2 inches plus the 3 inches is going to be 5. So this side is 5 inches, this side is 3 inches. Okay, so I'm going to curve from here this way to meet this. So it's going to be like this. Going to be like this. So this is it. So this is it. Okay, so I'll put this aside and do the back one. Okay, so for the back two, for me, I'm going to place the 3 inches. The 3 inches here, and the neck depth, I'm going to make it 1 inch. And I'm going to draw it to meet this. Okay, so I'll just open up the back and then where it will meet. So you see, this is it. Okay, so when I turn this, it's going to come here. So it means the extra 2 is coming to this place. You get it? Okay. So I'll just take it this way. And then I'm going to add 2 inches to it. So the 3, I'm going to make it 5. 5 inches here. And I'm going to join it to 8. Okay. I'm just trying to mark that place, the zip line. So I'll turn it this way. And I'm going to measure 3 inches here rather. 3 inches here. And I'm going to mark 1 inch for the neck depth here. Okay. So I'll just mark it straight to the zip line. Okay, so this something like this. Place this like this. And then I'm going to place this one on it to cut the armhole. I'm going to do it this way because I marked the shape at the other side. I'm going to do it this way so I can get the shape I marked at the other side. Okay. Cut the armhole for the back. going to cut the armhole for the front also. Okay, so I'm supposed to cut the shoulder slope. I'm going to place this way. I'm going to let it face each other and cut the shoulders to the side, front side of the front facing the front side of the back. So let me see, I will just, this is the back, so I'll just so we are done cutting the back, then I'll take the front also. So I'm going to place this on a lining and cut the same thing for the lining, and then we'll cut the cape also. Okay guys, so I've cut lining for them and I've placed my darts on it. This is the front part. I placed my darts on the fabric alone, and I've also placed my darts on the lining alone. Sew the darts separately on each of them. Okay, then after, what I'm going to do is we are going to cut the cape. Hold the darts. Okay, I will join the fabric separately and then the lining also separately. That is at the shoulder line. I'm joining by 1/2 inch. So that's what I will do. So I'm going to get my cape. So just open it up this way and then place it on the fabric. Now with the cape, you are going to measure from here. That is the corner here. You measure where you want it to stop. So I am going to make it 8. Position it this way. Just make sure that here from the corner here to where the fabric is, you have enough, because that place is supposed to be long, and the rest, so you need at least 5 inches for all. So if you get that, it's okay. And so you just draw it out. So this is it. After drawing, you just take it out this way, and we are going to place your this on it, the 8 inches. This is the point here, so you place it that the 8 is straight, so 8 or 8.5 is okay. I have 9 here. I'll use all the 9, and then I'll come here. The side is 2, so I'll come here, and instead of, I'm going to reduce it to 2 inches. So I measured 9, I'm going to measure 7 here. 7 here. You will determine how wide you want the space to be. So this one is straight this way. Let me join it for you. So this is it, straight. Like this, and this too is going to be like this. So at the end of the day, you're going to have it this way. Then you come here, measure 4.5. The rest you're going to measure 4.5 all through. 4.5 here, then 4.5 also here. You come here, you measure 4.5. You can measure between 4.5, but it includes sewing allowance. Measure 4.5 also here. Then you come here too, you measure 4.5. Okay, so you will join those points together. Okay, so let me measure 4.5 also here. So you just join it with your hands. You see, then here too you're going to join it. So you can either make it straight or curve it a bit. So something like this, or this can even go straight this way. That's okay. So it's going to be like this. Okay, so let me come up here. So you're going to cut it from here all straight to make this. So you see we have our neck shape. So you cut the middle here, then we cut this, cut here, come here, cut all straight. Okay, all through. So this is it. I'm going to cut this out this way. Okay, and I'm going to place this on a lining, cut for lining and stiff. So I have cut lining. I use the same fabric to cut lining, and I've added stiff to it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attach it to it. I'm going to sew together. I will sew from here all through to this, and then do the same thing for this one also, and sew everything together. So I'm done sewing the darts, and I've joined the shoulders together. So I'm going to add my cape to it. These are my capes. Okay, and so I'm going to bring this one here this way. It's going to be on top this way. Okay, so this is it, and then this one will also come here. I think I'll have to push this one a bit. This one also come here. So this is it. See, it's going to be like this. I have my lining here also joined together, and so the right side of it is going to face this way. I'll just take the pins and then pin it this way. So this is it. So I'm going to sew on top this way all through, then turn it and give the top stitch on the lining, and I'm going to sew the darts, and I'm going to sew the zip line area. I'll sew this, and then I'll sew this too. So I'll do that and come and show it to you guys. So here is it. I'm done joining. So here's the cape. Okay, and so I'm going to place my measurements on it. I'm going to join these together, and I have this circle skirts here, something that I've made long time ago, and I'm just going to join this to it. So I just took the top of it, and I'm making this top for this skirt to make it a straight dress. I'll attach it to it and then come and show it to you. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done with the dress. I've given it a sleeve here, and I also added zip to it and give it a hook and a button. So this is how we cut a symmetric neck and cape, or with cape. So this is it. Thanks so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, like and share the video. Bye bye.